AITA for quietly leaving a group plan after being left out of the conversation? I'm still not sure if I handled this the right way, so I'm here for an outside perspective. Last weekend, a small group of friends, 5 of us total, made plans to meet up for dinner and then walk around a local street fair. The plan itself was casual, but it was something we'd all agreed on earlier in the week. I cleared my evening for it. The day of, we were coordinating through a group chat. I messaged asking what time we were meeting and where exactly. No one responded. About 15 minutes later, I saw 2 people in the chat sending memes to each other, so I figured they'd seen my message and would answer soon. They didn't. I sent a follow-up about 20 minutes later asking if plans had changed. Still nothing. At that point, I assumed maybe everyone was already together and just forgot to loop me in, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions. I went ahead and drove to the general area we talked about, thinking I'd figure it out when I got there. I parked, walked around for a bit, and kept checking my phone. Eventually, I saw on social media that 2 of them were already at a restaurant nearby. I didn't want to cause a scene or make things awkward, so instead of confronting anyone, I just went home. I didn't announce that I was leaving, or send a passive-aggressive message. I figured it was better to cool off and talk about it later. The next morning, one friend messaged asking why I ghosted the plan, and said it was rude to disappear without saying anything. I explained that I'd asked multiple times for details, didn't get responses, and didn't feel comfortable showing up uninvited once it seemed like things had already started without me. They said I should have spoken up more directly, and that leaving without saying anything made it look like I didn't care. I said it felt like I was already being sidelined, and I didn't want to beg for attention. Now the group feels a little tense. Some friends think I overreacted and should have just walked up to them anyway, while others say it's reasonable not to chase people who aren't responding. I didn't intend to punish anyone, I just didn't want to force myself into a situation where I clearly wasn't being included. AITA for leaving quietly instead of pushing my way into the plan.